Today we're looking at the Honda Talon sway bar disconnect by Halo Lockers. Essentially what this is a sway bar kit that you install that has a motor that connects or disconnects the sway bar on the fly. So you just hit a button, a rocker switch, and it either disconnects that sway bar and lets everything move freely, or you hit the button and it locks them back into place. So you have that stability for higher speeds, trail riding, things like that. I've found this to be pretty beneficial for what we do. We live in Colorado, which is a lot of trail riding. So most of the time, I prefer to have a sway bar because we're going higher speeds. I have this pretty heavy 2-inch thick cage. So I have quite a bit of body roll when I don't have that sway bar connected. And going high speeds, of course, I don't want to roll. So I prefer to have it engaged. But we also go to Utah quite often, Moab, Sand Hollow, all of those things. And sometimes you don't want that sway bar connected when you're in those rocks. You want that articulation with the wheels to help you get over things without tipping you over, basically. So yeah, it's worked really well for me with the different terrains that I ride pretty often. So I highly recommend it. The kit comes with everything you need. It's got the harness that you run here. It's all plug and play. So it's got your rocker switch that you run to the front to activate or deactivate or lock or unlock. Your sway bar is going to be a little bit thicker than the stock on the Talon, so it's going to be a little stiffer, which is good, especially if you have a heavy cage like me. I could use that extra stiffness there. This is your motor here, the controller for it. This plugs into this and you control it from the front. Pretty simple, not too many parts here. First thing we want to do is remove the stock sway bar. We're going to disconnect it here and here, these 2 points on both sides. This one's going to be a 17mm socket, and then you need the box end wrench to go in here to hold the back of it, right there. These are 14mm. Remove those, you just fish this out of there, and then you're ready to install the new sway bar disconnect. Gonna hang on to this because we're gonna reuse this. We're gonna end up swapping out this piece with the one that came with the kit. Now we push the new kit through. I'll put these new ones on. Do that for both sides. We also have this anti-rotation bracket. If we don't hook this up to something, it's going to spin freely. So you can see there's these 2 mounting points right here. Put one screw there, one screw here, one screw here. And the whole thing rolls back. You have a mounting point right here. There's a hole right there. You can see the hole better from the back, right between the exhaust here. Right here. I think it's that one. So now we take the anti-sway bracket and an Allen. It's gonna go right here. The anti-rotation bracket is in, and you can see back here, we rotate it back till it lines up with that hole, and then you bolt it on. And now that we've got that back in, we bring this back up, and we're going to use this hole closest to the bar for X model, and R model would be on this, but we're going to use this inner one. And I've already done this, but then you, of course, fish the harness from the front down through this channel through the back, and it comes out in the back so you can hook it up. There's just enough length there. You plug the harness into the motor right here. You can see where it came through. I have my rocker switch mounted here to the right of the steering wheel, just below my Hess 4x4 bypass. I can reach it pretty quick. When I need it to change on the fly here, so you can see that it's lit up, that means the sway bar is connected or locked in at the moment. You can actually hear that motor activate. It's always on. It just goes basically off position or on position on the motor. So when you turn it off, you can hear it shift positions. Now that sway bar is disconnected. So you can hit rocks, off-camber stuff, get more articulation. And then if you hit the trails from there, want to go high speed, click it back into place. The sway bar is now connected again, and you are free to go fast without the body roll. Just keeps you more stable. This is the first test of the Halo sway bar disconnect. We're at the maze in Sand Hollow. I'm going to go up this with the sway bar locked and then do it again with it unlocked. side-by-side world. Video usually doesn't do it justice, but if you look close, you can watch when that sway bar is connected, they tend to move the same or just a little bit. You know, those arms aren't independently moving as much. But when it's disconnected, you can see how much more range it has and how much more freely they move independently from each other. So it really does work, and it really, you know, it depends on your situation. If I'm trail riding, I'm gonna have the sway bar locked in because I don't wanna roll. And I wanna go fast, and it works. This sway bar is actually more stiff than the stock Talon sway bar, so it's a pretty good balance for me. But when I'm in the rocks, you know, the situation could vary. I've been in a spot in the maze where it's just kind of a trail over, pretty off camber, pretty tilty, and with my heavy cage, I lean a lot. I've done it with that sway bar locked in and leaned pretty hard, but I made it. And then I did that same pass again with the sway bar unlocked, and I'm pretty sure I would have tipped and rolled down, you know, a pretty decent cliff had I not had people stand on the other side of it to counterbalance me with that unlocked. So it really just kind of depends on the situation. Use your judgment, you know, feel it out, get used to it. I'm still getting used to it, but it really has, you know, it really does its job well. It's super solid material. I feel like it will probably last quite a while. The quality of the kit's outstanding. It's super sturdy. I could see it being used in any situation, and it should hold up. It's well made. We sell these on the website, reactionoffroad.com. You can always call me or text me. My direct number is 720-226-6819. We're a dealer for a lot of companies, and you know, we've got a fraction of the parts we offered listed on the website. I think we have about 12 or 13,000 parts right now, and there's so much more that we offer than that. So if you're looking for something, you know, you can always call me or shoot me a text or message on Facebook, Instagram, any of those, and I can price things out for you, or see if we have it first and price it out for you. And of course, I'm competitive with everyone out there, so if you're getting a better deal, let me know and I'll match it. We're going to be putting out a lot more content this year, so feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to comment, leave, you know, tips, feedback, how we can make the videos better for next time. If you have anything you want to see, maybe we can do a review on it, anything like that. So thanks for watching.